Anyway, once we get mercy of Guru and Vaishnava, then we want to get mercy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we have, for honoring Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we have a very beautiful song, also in Brishbhasa language. I don't think it's in the songbook, but you can find it on your phones. Sundara Lala. Or some people translate Sundara Bala, but in my Hindi songbook and everybody else I've heard, and I heard it first on Bhakti Churu Swami's tapes, he says Sundara Lala. If you can't find it, the refrain is very simple, you'll learn in 2 seconds.
The final song is Sundara Bala.
Sundara Lala, Sachiru Lala, Bhagata Sri Hari Kirtane.
Sundara Bala, Sachiru Lala, Bhagata Sri Hari Kirtane.
Sundara Lala, Sachiru Lala, Bhagata Sri Hari Kirtane. कोई गावत है हरि गुणगान,
कोई गायत है राधा कृष्ण नाम, कोई गायत है हरि गुणगान।
मृदंग ताल मधुर रसाल जाता है कोई लगन में,
मंगल तारा मृदंग रसाला बजत है कोई
What time is it?
It's
8:30. Oh, it's already 8:30. All right. So we'll tell one short lila. We'll mix Chaitanya lila and Krishna lila. Anyway, Sundara lala sachi dulala nachata Sri Hari Kirtan me. So I think most of you know the meaning of Sundar by now. What's the meaning of Sundar?
beautiful.
Beautiful. Just like our deities in Vrindavan are Radha, Shyama,
Sundar.
But 500 years ago when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, he was not Shyam Sundar, he was?
Go to Sundar.
He was?
Go to Sundar.
Gaur Sundar. Sundara Lala. In Braj, when we want to call a little boy, we say, "Oh Lala, come here Lala, Aja Lala." We want to call a young girl, we say, "Oh Lali, come here Lali, Aja Lali." So Mahaprabhu was a very beautiful little boy. And who's little boy? Little boy is Sachi, so we say Sachi Dulala. It's like we have Yasoda Dulala here. 5,000 years ago, Krishna had a mother named Yasoda. 500 years ago, Lord Chaitanya's mother was Sachi, so we call him Sachi Nandan or Sachi Dulala. Sundara Lala, Sachi Dulala. Nachata. Nachata means to dance. And where's little Nimai dancing? Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan Me. In Hindi, instead of having prepositions, we have postpositions. We say he's dancing Sri Hari Kirtan in. Nachata Sri Hari Kirtan Me. Because in this dark age of Kali, this is the recommended process, chanting very loudly and very enthusiastically. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, actually, one of the reasons I like to sing about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is by his mercy, all the places we see in Vrindavan, we only see them by his mercy actually. Is he discovered Radha Kunda and Shyama Kunda, and he sent personally and revealed them before the eyes of the world. Then he sent the 6 Goswamis to discover all the lost holy places. So in Chaitanya Charitamrita describes how Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was wandering through the forests of Braj. He didn't go like you guys with AC car and bus. He was going by his 2 feet with his arms raised in the air singing, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And he was totally lost in ecstasy, no external consciousness. And he was headed toward Govardhan. Along the way, Balabhadra asked one Brijvasi, what is the name of this village? And Brijvasi said, this is Aritagram. as soon as the sound of Rittagram entered Mahaprabhu's ear, he came back to his external consciousness. And he began to ask everyone, where's Radhakunda and Shyamakunda? Now why hearing a Rittagram did Mahaprabhu think of Radhakunda and Shyamakunda? Because the original name of this place is Aristagram, named after the killing of Aristasura. So Aristasura was a big demon, and we heard that Radhakunda is a very sweet Madhurya Ras place. What is the connection of Aristasura and Radhakunda? What happened was Krishna had just gotten dressed up for doing Ras Leela with the gopis in that place. Prabhupada describes Krishna as Natavara. Because like we have, who's our Natavara here?
He just left.
We just love.
Yes, sir.
Natavara means dancing actor. Krishna dressed up just like dancing at Natavara. When he got the news that this Aristasura was terrorizing all the Brishbasis, you thought this terrorism was a new thing. This has been going on since the last 5,000 years, at least. This was Arista bin Laden. He was tearing up the earth with his hooves, smashing the Brishbasi houses with his horns. His roaring was giving the Brishbasinis miscarriages. His tail was so tall he was swatting the clouds in the sky. He took one look at Krishna, and he pointed his horns, and Krishna just flapped his arms like this. And then he put his hand on the shoulder of one of his cowherd friends. Who is this little guy? Yeah? Showing nonchalantly. Yeah? Aristasura charged, and Krishna went there. He grabbed him by the horn, swung him around and around and around, and smashed him on the ground. And passing stool and urine simultaneously, he went to the kingdom of death. So then Krishna told Radharani and all the gopis, brushed himself, all right, now we can do Ras. And Radharani said, Are, how we can be associated with such a person as you? You have done a big pop. You know pop? Coca-Cola 7-Up? No. Pop means? You have done a big pop. What sin did I do? You killed a bull, excuse me. And Krishna said, that wasn't a bull, that was a demon. And Radharani said, may have been a demon, but he was in the form of a bull. And Krishna said, may have been in the form of a bull, but he was a demon. And Radharani said, well, we heard from Mother Purnamasi that one time Indra killed one demon. You remember Vitrasura in Bhagavatam pages, huh? He was a demon, but he was a Brahmin. Indra got reaction. Remember that old lady with tuberculosis coughing blood came chasing after him. And he got reaction. So then Krishna said, what do I have to do then? And Radharani and all the Sakis consulted one another and said, you will have to take bath in all the holy places of the universe. And Krishna said, Are, that will take a long time. How I can be away from you girls for so long? I will bring all the holy places here in one place and take my bath. And Radharani and all the gopis said, oh Krishna, don't try to fool us with your magic. We don't believe in your magic. And Krishna took his right foot and he stomped a depression into the ground, and he played on his flute, and all the holy places personified appeared there, bending over with folded hands. Any seva, Maharaj? And Krishna said, yes. You give your introduction, you chant your mantra, and you pour your water in my kund. So then everyone came forward, they gave their introduction, they chanted their mantra, and they poured their water in Krishna's kund. And Krishna, just by his eyes, he was showing the gopis. Because when we have love for one another, we don't need words. Just like when we're angry, we shout at each other. We're standing right in front of each other, but we scream. Why? Because our hearts have gone far away, so we have to shout at each other. But when there's love, sometimes we don't even use words. Sometimes we just pss, 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 pss. Sometimes we don't even use words. So Krishna, just by his eyes, he was showing the gopis. See, they're coming. I told you. So then, this took a long time, almost to the midnight. So the midnight, they were finished, then Krishna took his bath. And then Krishna told Radharani, the gopis, now you come in the water, we'll enjoy Jalakeli, water pastimes. And Radharani said, how we can come in this water? This water is contaminated with your sin. We're going to make our own kund. So nearby there was a place where Ristasura had pushed his hoof into the ground and there was a depression. So Radharani broke her kankan, her golden bangle, and she began to dig. And all the Sakhis, they broke their golden bangles, they began to dig. In 2010, when they did the cleaning of Radhakund, they pumped out all the water. We saw the original. You can go on YouTube and type in Kankan Kund and you can see Kankan Kund. The original, from the golden bangles, it became known as Kankan Kund. And Krishna said, your kund is very beautiful, but there's no water in it. Radharani said, we're going to bring water from Manasikanga. We're going to have thousands of gold and silver water pots and millions of gopis, one line coming, one line going, and we'll bring water from Manasikanga. But Krishna doesn't like to see Radharani the Sakhis doing any work. He can't bear to see bead of perspiration come on Radha's brow. So he signaled all those places personified, they became one person. And they prayed before Srimati Radhika, so many beautiful prayers. Radharani is suspicious because he's coming from Krishna's side. So what do you want? He said, we thought that the perfection of life was to obtain the lotus feet of Sri Krishna. Because you think when Krishna bathed in all the holy places, he became purified, right? Yet, no, all the holy places became purified because Krishna bathed in them. But the holy places said, now, seeing your divine, wonderful qualities, we can understand real perfection of life is to achieve your lotus feet. So what do you want? He said, we want to come in your kund. And Radharani, she smiled at Sri Krishna. And she shook her head. So, they broke through the wall of Shyama Kund into water, Radha Kund, and all the waters from Shyama Kund entered into Radha Kund. You see at the Sangam there's a little white chhatri. Underneath that little white chhatri you can see there's a hole between the two kunds that we call the Sangam. And that happened exactly at the midnight. So there's a big festival at midnight for this appearance of Radha Kund. So then Radharani said, your kund is very beautiful, and I will always take my bath in your kund. And Krishna said, your kund is very beautiful, I will always take my bath in your kund. In this way, although Radha Kund and Shyama Kund are eternal, they have this pastime of appearance. Therefore, when Mahaprabhu heard this is a Ritagram, where Ristasura was killed, then he began to ask everyone, where's Radha Kund and Shyama Kund? But they were lost to the eyes of the world. But being the self-named same Brajendra Nandan Sam Sundar, Brajendra Nandan Ajay, Sachi Sutta Huelo say. He sat under a tamal tree and he saw two paddy fields. One was Kali, one was Gauri. And Kali we know means black, so that was Shyama Kund. Gauri of course means golden, that was Radha Kund. Whatever water was there, he took his bath and he chanted so many beautiful mantras. Sabha gopi haite Radha Krishna ra priyase, taiche Radha Kunda priya priya rasarase. Of all the gopis, there's one who's very... Sabha gopi haite Radha Krishna. Of all the gopis, Radharani is very dear to Krishna. Taiche Radha Kunda priya priya. In the same way, this Radha Kunda is just as dear to Krishna as Radharani. From Padma Puran. Yata Radha priya Vishnus tasya kundam priyam tata Sarva Gopishu Saivaika Vishnu Rantyanta Balava. Just as Radha is very dear to Vishnu or Krishna, this Kund is just as dear to Krishna. Of all the gopis, there's one, Atyanta Balava, who's most belovedest of Krishna. E Kunde Nitya Krishna Radhika Rasange Jale Jala Keli Kori Tire Rasarange. In this Kund, E Kunde Nitya Krishna, always Krishna. Radhikara Sangi, in the Sangha of Radharani. Jale, just like in Vrindavan we say pani, but in Bengal we say jol. So in the water, jale, jalakeli. In the water they're doing water pastimes. Or tire, tire we sing every day, Jamuna tire. Tire means bank. Tire, rasarange, e kunde se ek bara kore snana, tanda radha sama prema Krishna kore dana. If somebody one time, ek bar kore snana, one time takes bath, tanda radha sama prema Krishna kore dana, Krishna gives that in charity to that person. Just like when you go to Radhakund, then all the pandas will grab you. Especially if you think they're going to give big donation because you're from foreign country. They'll grab you and take charity from you. But Krishna is giving charity. Radha Sama Prema. That prema equal to Radharani, Krishna gives in charity. Kundara Mahima Yena Radhara Mahima. Kundara Madhuri Yena Radhara Madhurima. This Kund is just as sweet as the sweetness of Radharani. This Kund is just as glorious as the glories of Srimati Radharani. Singing all these beautiful prayers which you can find in Chaitanya Charitamrita and learn them because very beautiful. Mahaprabhu revealed Radhakund and Shyamakund to the eyes of the world. Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyama. So we've gone over time, but we'll do a little kirtan. This is the national anthem of Braj. It's like a couple of weeks ago we were singing, everybody was singing national anthem of America for 4th of July. This is the national anthem of Braj. And you're all tired of sitting because this is dancing music, so you won't be able to sit anyway once you're here. And where's our Mridangawala? He's in good Mridangawala. So everybody please stand up. This is dancing music. Jai Jai Radhe, Jai Jai Shyam, Jai Jai Sri Vrindavana Dham. Means pure, so Pavana Radhe Terona, oh Radha, your name is pure. Pavana Sri Vrindavan Dham. Pavana Radhe Terona, Pavana Sri Vrindavan Dham. Pavana Radhe Terona, Pavana Sri Vrindavan Dham. gopi, but you don't know gwal. The person who drives the rickshaw, he's the rickshaw wala. The guy who makes the sweets is the sweet wala. Person who takes care of the cow, the go, he's the go wala. Go wala, go wala, go wala, go wala, go wala. Gwal. Jai Jai Gopi, Jai Jai Gwal, Jai Jai Sada, Bihari La. All we sing the glories of Bihari La. Jai Jai Gopi, Jai Jai Gwal, Jai Jai Sada, Bihari La. Jai Jai Gopi, Jai Jai Gwal, Jai 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 Gopi, Jai Jai Gwal, Jai Jai Sada, Bihari La. Hare